Pengumuman
Para pemenang.
pemenang lomba storytelling.
Para pemenang lomba storytelling SD Games 2021. Yang pertama mulai dari juara yang ketiga. Selamat kepada
Siapa ya?
ya. Serniman Jelita Giawa. Selamat Serniman.
Selamat. Untuk juara yang kedua kita punya Alexander Williams Manalu.
Dan juara pertama kita punya Kaleb Yonatan Tarigan.
Wow, keren-keren banget ya Pak ya. Selamat semuanya teman-teman.
Semuanya para pemenang. Ini putar.
So the next contestant will be Kaleb Jonathan. For Kaleb, the floor is yours and the time will start the moment you speak.
My name is Kaleb Tarigan, and the title of my story is The Sin of Betrayal. In the palace located far, far away in a distant land, there is a king who rules just and kind. But he also has a son who is lazy, and he makes a lot of trouble by stealing people's food. The king thought that he should start working harder, so he thought to send his son to work. But the prince didn't like that. And one day, when the prince heard from a few people about a strange, forbidden, magical forest, he decided he should just go there for fun. The prince rode on his horse straight towards the forest. When he arrived there, he saw beautiful flowers and trees. Then he even saw amazing fruits. He went up there and then ate all the fruits. It tasted amazing. Not only that, he saw a beautiful river. So he went there and drank some very refreshing water. He really liked the place. But suddenly he heard some weird noises behind him. He didn't know what it was. But then he heard the voice of a weird animal. Then he stood up and saw a big white tiger that roared loudly. The prince was scared hearing the voice of the tiger and ran away. He wanted to go back to the kingdom, but his horse had run away from the tiger as well. The prince decided that he had to climb up a tree to save himself. Then, as he arrived on top, the tiger waited below. But as time passed, the tiger was still down there. But then he saw a bear coming from the forest as well, coming to drink water. The tiger saw the bear as well and attacked him as well. And then the bear ran away as well. Not only that, he climbed up the same tree as the prince. The prince was scared. What do I do? What do I do? But when the bear arrived at the very same branch as the prince, the bear then spoke. It's okay. I won't try to push you or anything, young human. How about we make a truce? I won't betray you by pushing you down, and you won't do the same. And so we will be able to stay safe from the tiger. The prince accepted that. After a while, nighttime came. The tiger was still down there waiting patiently. The prince was getting sleepy and he couldn't keep his eyes open. The bear then suggested, hey, human, how about you go to sleep? I'll keep an eye out for the tiger down below. The prince said, okay, I trust you. I'll go to sleep. And so when the human or prince went to sleep, the tiger then said to the bear, hey, bear, how about you toss that human down to me? If you do that, I won't eat you. But the bear then said, no, I won't do that. I won't betray him because that is a sin of betrayal. And so after a while, the prince then woke up. He saw the bear and said, hey, bear, how about you go to sleep too? I'll keep an eye on the tiger this time. And so the bear agreed and went to sleep. But then the tiger said to the prince, hey, human, how about you push that bear down to me? If you do that, I'll be full and won't eat you. The prince didn't want to do that. He didn't want to betray the bear, but he was scared. He didn't want to be eaten. So he decided that he would do it. He pushed the bear, but the bear didn't fall. The bear stayed on the branch holding on and climbed back up. The prince was scared yet again, but the bear said, "Don't worry, I won't betray you. But you did betray me, human, and for that, I will curse you." And so the prince was cursed. And when morning came, the tiger decided to go back to his cave, hungry. The bear and the prince went back down the tree. While the bear went home, the prince ran away from the forest to go back home himself. Meanwhile, in the palace, we see that the king was worried about his son, about where he was. But then a guard came into his room and said, "Lord, we found your son." The king was so happy and decided to follow the soldier. But when he arrived, he saw that his son had become crazy. He didn't look like his son anymore. He just tossed around. Then the king decided to call an old wise man to heal his son. The old wise man came and saw that the son was crazy and realized, "Oh, my lord, your son has been cursed by an animal from the forbidden magical forest." The king wanted the old man to heal his son. The old man then said, "My prince, to heal yourself from the deepest parts of your heart, you have to say, 'I am sorry.' You have to ask for forgiveness." The prince was able to hear him in his state and agreed. He said, "I am sorry." And of course, because of the help of the old wise man, the prince was able to be healed. The prince was so joyful, and the king himself hugged his son, crying. The prince from then on was able to learn from that experience. He decided that he would never steal food again. He would never cause any more trouble. Not only that, he decided that now the forest, the magical forest, is now forbidden. No one is allowed to go there to cause trouble. He will make sure. And such, he decided to rule the kingdom just like his father, to be kind, to be just. And also, during that time, he learned one important lesson from that magical bear, which was the greatest sin of all is the sin of betrayal. That is all